At the beginning of this video, I said to make it clear that what we're doing here are only illusions, tricks of the trade, that there's no such thing as real magic. And that's what we're going to illustrate right here. We're here with my friend Matt Beckman. Matt?
How you doing today?
Okay, Matt. There are people out there who claim that they have real psychic powers, that they can read your mind, tell your fortune, or move an object with the power of their mind. And one way that they do that is they claim they can psychically bend a spoon. So Matt, if you would, go ahead, examine the spoon, make sure it has no hidden panels, secret trap doors, sliding compartments, just a regular spoon, okay? And what they would do is they'd hold the spoon just like this. What the supposed psychic would do is he'd begin to stare at the spoon. And pretty soon the spoon would begin to just shake in his hand. And just like that, the spoon would begin to look like the metal was turning to liquid. And then the spoon would look like it was bending in his hand. And before too long, it would look like the spoon had bent psychically. But do I have psychic powers? No, and neither did they. See, the Bible tells us that we are to have nothing to do with psychics and fortune telling. See, God's love is truly no illusion. And we don't have to look to the stars for our answers, because we can look to the very one who made those stars. The spoon bend is all about misdirection. You take your spoon and you let your volunteer examine the spoon, and they'll see it's a solid spoon, which it is. When you take the spoon back, as I'm bringing the spoon back to my waist, all I do is I make my bend. As I'm taking the spoon from the volunteer, I'm bending it. And right now, that spoon is bent. So, as I take the spoon from the volunteer, I bend it. To make it look unbent, I simply hold the spoon toward the audience like this. And it looks like I have a regular spoon in my hand. Now, you want to watch your angles. If there's anyone too close, they'll be able to see that you're holding the spoon like this. But if the audience is, maybe 10, 15 feet back, then you just hold the spoon like this, and the audience can't see that it's bent. They think you're holding an ordinary spoon. Now you just begin to shake the spoon. That's all I'm doing, is just letting the spoon shake in my hand. Maybe look at it, wiggle your fingers, whatever works good for you. Then I just begin to let the spoon tilt toward me. And it looks like it's bending. See, all I'm doing is letting the spoon tilt toward me. And then I keep that up. And as I turn my hand, I reveal that I have psychically bent the spoon. And it's a good way to expose those psychic phonies who are deceiving people that they have a power that they don't really have. Don't go away, because in just a moment, I'm going to do an interactive trick with you. Right here in the studio, I'm going to do a trick, and you're going to be the person helping me out. So in just a moment, get ready, because the two of us are going to do a really cool trick.